Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do. Do your work with ease and speed. PDF Spaces is all you need. Do hours of research in an instant with key insights from an AI assistant. Pick a template with a click. Now your prezzo looks super slick. Close that deal? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat. It's time to do your best work with the all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
The More Money Show with Steve Moore on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Welcome back, folks. This is the More Money Show. I am very pleased to announce my next guest, which is Kelly Loeffler, who is the head of the Small Business Administration. She's a key, integral part to the Trump cabinet in terms of growing our small businesses and making sure we have the best small business environment of any country in the world. She's off to an amazing start. Small businesses have done very well this year. And prior to that, she was a senator from Georgia. By the way, Kelly, thanks so much for joining.
Great to be with you, Steve. Excited to have a great conversation about the Trump administration. So
speaking of that, by the way, I was reading your bio, Kelly, and Kelly and I have known each other for many years, and I just want to salute you for the great job you've done at SBA. But is it true that you are an alumni of University of Illinois?
That's right. I got my undergrad at the College of Commerce there.
Wow.
Back in the 1900s. Yeah, long ago.
You know who else did?
Did you?
Yes. I'm
that's epic.
Too. And I was in the College of Commerce, so we have a lot in common, Kelly. That's amazing.
Oh, great. I'm so sorry I didn't know that, but that explains a lot of good stuff.
Know it either. But by the way, ILL.
I.
There you go. I knew you could. Okay. So Kelly, first of all, what a night last night. What a president we have. I'm just so proud to be an American here. And this is, in my opinion, an act of peace, an act of prosperity, an act of humanitarianism, of giving Venezuela a new lease on life. This is a man who murdered hundreds of thousands of his own people, and people were starving to death in the streets of Caracas. I don't understand some of your former colleagues in Congress who are opposed to what Trump pulled off.
Well, I'm not surprised because there's a resistance that is broad and deep. But look, the fact is, this is good for America. It's great for Venezuela. It's great for our country. Unapologetic defense of American lives, livelihoods, strength. And also, this explains why the investment in our military is so critical to be able to operate like they did, that strategic effort to make sure that, no lives were put in danger. Our military, thankfully, minimal injuries. It sounds like everyone was safe. The equipment came back, and we completed the mission. And God bless our military, because this is what it's all about.
Not one single loss of life. Isn't that the most amazing military operation you've ever seen?
It is, and this is just the start. I mean, there's so much to unearth here about the destruction that he's done to the country, to his people, and this is getting back to the rule of law. And I just was thinking this morning, I was like, we can be unapologetic about this moment because we're getting back to protecting Western civilization, Western values, and it's led by America.
I was on talking to Larry Kudlow earlier today, who's on this station before I come on. We have 5 hours of free market economics on WABC, but he was making this point that I agree with, which is there's something called the Monroe Doctrine, which is 200 years old in this country, which was we defend our neighbors in this region of the world.
That's right. Very necessarily so, as was exhibited last night. But also, look what's going on in Europe. I mean, there's some real challenges over there, and it's very cautionary for us because a lot of times things start in Europe and they spread to this country. And so this exceptionalism around the world is absolutely critical for the United States right now.
Well said. And by the way, I was just before you came on, I was reading some of the list of some of the countries that were, quote, condemning Trump's actions. And now, not surprisingly, China and Russia and some of these other tyrannical countries did. But the EU, I mean, what the hell is wrong with the EU?
Well, it's well documented what's going on over there, and they've created their own challenges, and fortunately we're learning from it, and we're drawing the line, and we're going to continue to do that, and I think we're going to see continued outperformance. Look at Germany. I mean, you and I love economics, we love business. Germany has never returned to its pre-COVID GDP, and we're above it leaps and bounds. I mean, this is what happens. You're holding back people's opportunities, their national security, their economic security. So this is critically important moment.
I'm talking to Kelly Loeffler, who you all know is the member of Trump's cabinet, his kitchen cabinet, and trusted advisor to Donald Trump. She runs the Small Business Administration. She's a former senator from the great state of Georgia. And incidentally, you mentioned the Germany. The average German now has a lower income than the average person in Arkansas, one of our poorest states. So this has been an incredible economic recovery under Donald Trump. And I wanted to just focus on what you've done in the small business sector, because we're seeing great gains in our businesses. We're seeing incredible entrepreneurship. And so just tell us about how you would rate what's going on. Because I hear all the time, the big businesses are going really well, but not small businesses. But I talk to small businessmen and women who say they're doing great.
Well, absolutely. And first I want to say small businesses have endured 4 very tough years during the Biden regime. So we cannot overlook what they sustained. But when people say, well, small businesses are less sophisticated, they can't adjust and adapt like big businesses, what an insult, what a misstatement. And the facts do not bear that out at all, because we are at a record 36 million small businesses in America. It's 99% of all businesses. They are the toughest. The entrepreneurs are the most innovative. The ingenuity that goes into guiding their businesses through things like Bidenflation has been exceptional. But what I love about the SBA, and I think the president does too, because he always says to me, Kelly, small business is big business. He loves small business. He loves Main Street. But, the SBA is not a government handout agency. Quite the contrary. It partners with private sector banks to provide a limited government guarantee to help a bank make that small business its first loan that it may not be able to get started. But we know that small businesses create 2 out of every 3 new jobs in this economy. And so we see the flywheel that small business creates. So it's really important. This agency operates at 0 subsidy, which means when its loans perform, it's at no cost to the taxpayer, which I think is very important.
So Trump, you talk to the president all the time, and there's this mythology that, and I talk to him occasionally, but you talk to him much more than I do, that he just cares about big business and he just cares about the rich. And I've never seen that in him. And he always talks about the little guy and the fact that he wants American small businesses to become medium-sized businesses and big businesses and more successful.
Well, and that's his strength, is he understands. I mean, look, this is a man that built his career in New York City working with construction workers, working with hospitality industry, building up businesses from the bottom up. And keep in mind, the definition of a small business is 500 employees or smaller. So it doesn't mean insignificant by any stretch of the imagination, which is why it's our communities that are built by small businesses, whether it's construction or welding or automotive. suppliers. Many of the defense contractors, subcontractors are small businesses that are building the most elite part of the weapon. So this is a really indispensable part of our economy, and he knows that.
So one of the people that was working with us at Unleash Prosperity, which you shamefully stole from us, Kelly, and I'm just saying that humorously.
Sorry.
But, Casey Mulligan, who's a great economist, and he is doing a lot of the deregulation work there at the SBA, which has been an incredible success by Trump. I mean, the other day he said there have been 100 deregulations for every new regulation, which is an all-time record. And so what you guys are doing at SBA to take the burden of some of these outrageous regulations off of their back, I just want to salute you for that. It's been amazing, and I know Casey's played a big part in that.
Well, Dr. Casey Mulligan was one of my first hires at the SBA, and I felt pretty brilliant for doing it. I think one of the things I've done in building businesses in the private sector is pride myself on a great team. And he was so recognized that the White House has asked him to lead their deregulation strike force, which the SBA is doing now, and helping deregulate to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars because of what the Biden administration did to small business.
Well, congratulations to you for doing an amazing job, and I'm just very grateful for you, Kelly Loeffler, for coming on the show. Keep it up, and I know that the work you're doing. I know you're working 18 hours a day. Helping small businesses become successful, and that is so integral to our economy. And I'm so proud that you're an Illini.
Well, it's all a great honor, and I'm going to keep working because this president is never going to stop working for the American people, and neither am I.
Thank you so much. Kelly Loeffler will be right back, folks. This is the More Money Show.
Thanks for listening to More Money with Steve Moore. You can hear More Money with Steve Moore Saturday afternoons at 1. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder,
what the heck is going on here?
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.